We're going to tie a slim nymph pattern, but we're going to use vinyl rib. Vinyl rib's a tough material because it has a uniform thickness. So what we did, we have our original vinyl rib on the bottom. The middle section has been heated up slightly, and then the top section has been heated up more. If you want to change the diameter of the rib, you need to use a heat gun to heat it up. Using a lighter is very risky. The material's very delicate when it's heated, so use a lighter at your own risk. A heat gun is best. One unique point about the vinyl rib material is that it's translucent, so you can mix and match your colors, or you could use mono thread and just have a very translucent fly pattern. But we're going to go with a rose colored thread, and then we'll do this olive vinyl rib over that. Vinyl rib should be tied in toward the bead and then stretched out to the max toward the bend of the hook. Tying the vinyl rib in at the bend gives you this bump, and it's very difficult to wrap. Each time you wrap the vinyl rib, you want to stretch it. The segmentation is the appealing part, and the kind of jelly looking exterior without having to coat with any material is also appealing. I think a darker hare's ear would be a good material for the collar. Instead of a dubbing rope, I'm split and then inserted. I'll spin this up and we'll wrap. I did it this way so I can alter the amount of material at the thorax and make it as wispy as I like. I picked out some of the fluffier bits but kept some of the longer guard hairs. I don't want a thread head. I feel like a lot of nymphs these days have hot spots because there's too much thread buildup toward the bead. So instead of whip finishing this fly, I'm going to add a few drops of super glue to the thread with a toothpick, and then I'm going to really drive the thread as much tension as possible so it sinks between the collar and the bead. So you shouldn't be able to see any thread build up toward the base of the bead. The name of the game was Tidy and Clean. I think we accomplished it. The vinyl rib is a great material. You can tie nice looking clean flies, but you sometimes have to alter it a bit. The heat gun, stretching it out will help. Heating it up, letting it cool down and stretch is the way to go. If you stretch when you heat, the vinyl rib will break. So give it a try, and I think you'll find it quite useful.